Hello, everybody. DarrellMuhammad here. Let me turn this phone off. Put it on silent. How about that? Welcome, everybody, to my Periscope today. I want to do a Periscope today and following up on something that some of my Facebook friends, I posted, let me turn the screen. Posted a picture of my board right here on Facebook. And I asked my friends if they wanted to get an explanation on what this really means. Now, this came from a mastermind session that I have every other week with the real brother Casey. He comes by the house and we deal with promoting our business. He has On Every Coast, and of course I have a couple of things, but in particularly my real estate course that we'll be launching here shortly. But this was from a session, a mastermind session, and I was explaining to, hey, how you doing, Sister Denise? Assalamu alaikum. What this really means and how I plan on using it. How you use it is up to you, but I did want to share with you how I will use Periscope. And please make a note that Periscope came out with some updates today. I just heard it from Scopra, Nicole Walters. Make sure you check her out. She's very, very powerful. Has a lot of powerful information on getting your coins, on monetizing yourself here on Periscope. All right. So this is what I want to share today. Let me see if I can set it up to where I can point to it. Let's see. Put you on my desk here. Let's see. Is that pretty good? You'll see some other stuff on my other board there. Just sitting that. Real estate investor, mentor, coach, online and offline sales and marketing professional. Been an entrepreneur off and on. Scars to prove it. I have, the bloody nose to prove it. And if you look in my office, I have right there. All right. I mean, just to show you, there's books there. I mean, we're all over the place here, ladies and gentlemen. So I wanted to let you know that I'm just here to share with you what I'm getting from Scopra and getting from, the best of the best here in the industry. And remember, the best aren't always on TV. They're not famous because they were good before they got famous. All right, you'll be good before you become famous. Hopefully, for most of us, that'll happen at least. All right. So Periscope, we're all on Periscope right now. We're doing scopes, and feel free to share it. Swipe over, share. Now, if you're on not Androids but Apples, you can share on Facebook now and also Twitter. That's one of the new updates, Facebook and Twitter. Android should come out shortly, okay? So please swipe, join, swipe, share, and give me some love. Give me some hearts. If you're out there, give me your heart, show me some love. Now, this is how I'm going to use it. DarrellMuhammad's going to use Periscope. Come on every day, scope something every day within my space of real estate, investing, entrepreneurship, on, network marketing. I mean, just the mindset of success, you name it. Thank you, Sister Denise and Sister Candace, for sharing. All right. So that's what I'm going to do. All right. I'm just going to share with you all that I've gotten from these many years and going to Robert Kiyosaki seminars, you name them. All right. A lot. I mean, I can just go on and on and on of those that I've studied and learned so much from. So Periscope. Of course, we know Periscope feeds into Twitter, but this is how I'm going to use Periscope. All right. I'm going to take my scopes, my live stream scopes, put them on Facebook. All right. Then from Facebook, I'm going to share them to groups. I'm also going to share them with my list, so you can do that. If you're not familiar with doing that, you just figure that out. You go to Facebook, you upload, and then you can share them with different lists. Now, let me just say that. Let me just stop right here on that point. This is something I've learned from the online marketing gurus, all right, internet marketing gurus. They say that you want to segment your list, all right? Every list you have, you want to segment it. Most people do not segment their list, either their online, their email list, or their Facebook list, or their Twitter list. You want to segment them. What does that mean? That means everybody's not saved under friends. You know, they're not grouped on the given list that Facebook gives you. I have it broken up into coaches, speakers, network marketers, people who live in Atlanta, people who live in Dallas, people who live in Houston. So as I save my friends, I categorize them. And what that allows you to do is send a specific Facebook message to just those people. Just those people. All right? So that way you can sit down and do 5 videos with the same message, but you started out differently because you're speaking to just that segment. Hey, I want to put together a video for all my friends that live in Atlanta. I'm coming through Atlanta on my way back from DC for the 10-10-15 anniversary of the Million Man March. I'm coming back to Atlanta. I would like to hook up with you. See, so that can go straight out to my segmented list on Facebook. You should join groups. All right, groups where you can add value, not groups where other people in your space are going just to post and grab customers. All right. If I'm in a weight loss, I want to go to a weight loss group. All right. But more of a support group. All right. More of a support group. So you want to get into at least 10 to 15 to 20 groups so you can repost from Facebook your scope to that particular group. Then you can segment it. You don't have to change the format. You can just send it directly to them. And then here you can tag. You can tag people. Anytime you do a video, if we get to know our friends, if we get to know the profile of the people who are friends with on Facebook from a business standpoint, then somebody should come to mind when we make a particular video. All right, and whoever comes to mind, that's who you should tag. All right. Now, add to what Nicole said, and she's absolutely right. One of the biggest mistakes that all business entrepreneurs make on Facebook, that the professionals, the Fortune 500 companies don't make, and professionals like Scopra don't make, is they don't leave you on Facebook. They pull you off of Facebook immediately. All right. Now you go back and see and look at the posts that your friends have posted in your news feed that are professional speakers or whatever the case may be, and see how many of them have links to their blog, links to their website. Okay. So Scoper is right, and I've been taught that, and that's what I do. So even though you post your video on Facebook, you still want to direct them to your website or your blog. Every post on Facebook should be, hey, Inspiration for Life. You want to put your link there. All right. My name is DarrellMuhammad, real estate investor, mentor, coach, entrepreneur since the 1990s. Online, offline sales, marketing professional. All right. And I'm just sharing with my scopers just what I'm going to do. All right. On how they call it repurpose my scopes. Repurpose my scopes. All right. A lot of us don't have a lot of time. So we don't have a lot of time maybe to do YouTube videos, to scope, to write a blog post. We don't have that kind of time, most of us. Or we don't want to make that kind of time. We don't want to sacrifice that kind of time. All right. So take the scope. What I'm going to do is take the scope, post it on Facebook with my link to my post. All right. Then I'm going to share it with groups that I belong to. Join at least 10 groups that are primarily support groups for your space. I have all my friends, or 95% of my friends, are segmented. All right, segmented by their profession or where they live. And then the other thing, when you post your scope on Facebook, you can tag specific people. Whoever comes to mind when you do each scope, tag them in your post to Facebook. All right. The other thing is YouTube. Scoper told you today you should have a YouTube channel. I have 5 YouTube channels. 5 YouTube channels. Just Google or just YouTube DarrellMuhammad and you'll see. All right. Segmented, that's when you separate your list. All right. Dion, segment is when you separate your list. Let's say, for example, you and I are Facebook friends and you're in the health and wellness. All right. I would go to click your name, click friend, click edit list, and I have a list there for health and wellness. I'll check that box, and then if it's part of a network marketing company, I'll check that as well. What that allows you to do is send specific messages just to your segmented list. All right? Hope I answered your question. So tag people. Dino. Sorry about that, Dino. All right? So tags and then YouTube. Get your YouTube channel with the new update to Periscope. Now you can go landscaping, which was it's not a vertical view, it's a horizontal view. All right? Which fits better on all the other platforms, because before you had a black bar, one to the left, one to the right. Okay? So put that on your YouTube channel. All right? Put that on your YouTube channel. Hey, Malika, put that on your YouTube channel. And then if you have an email list, all right, that's one of the first things that I learned when I started studying online marketing back in 2009, I think it was. Yeah, 2009. All the gurus told you you have to build a list. If you're network marketing, find a way to build a list. We can go into that on some other trainings, but you can't send them to your replicated company site because there's no way to capture their names. You want to capture everybody's name that's interested in you, your content, your brand. All right? Because technically, when those names hit those platforms, being it Periscope, YouTube, or your replicated site for your MLM company, they own that content. They own those names. Those are their customers. And taking them away would be against policy, which can get you into legal problems. But if they enter your platform first, right, and get their name and information first, then you introduce them to your business, you own their name. You own that list. You own those prospects. All right, go to DarrellMuhammad.net, click on resources. You'll see what companies I use for my email list. All right, and start building you a list like yesterday. All right, because if you're not capturing those names, you're losing them. I want to market myself as an actor, writer, aspiring to. This is my first time on here. Well, welcome, Dino. What do? You find something of value to present to the people, and you go on Periscope and you scope every day. All right? Now here, let me just make a note on that. What you can scope about, I'm not a professional. I'm not making any money. I'm not in the big movies. I haven't even done anything yet. Well, share your story. Share your struggle on trying to become an actor. All right? Whatever you've learned of value, share that. How to find good acting coach. What mistakes? Here are the top 10 mistakes not to make as an aspiring actor. Okay? All right? We have to learn how to take all this information that's out here, all the information that's in our brain, and as Scoper says, monetize it. All right? Monetize it. Okay? So that's what you do. So here's how I'm going to use it. Once again, my name is Darrell Muhammad, real estate investor, coach, mentor here in Houston, Texas. 25 years of network marketing, entrepreneurship, direct sales, you name it, stockbroker, online, offline, sales and marketing specialist. All right. You can go to DarrellMuhammad.com, get an idea of some of the things that I'm doing right now. You can Google me, YouTube me, and you get more information there as well. All right. So this is how I'm going to use it. This is how I'm going to use Periscope. All right, it automatically feeds to Twitter, Facebook. All right, New Orleans. All right, New Orleans. My folks from Kenner, Destraham, New Saw Pete, what did I say? Narco. Those are my home people down there. So that brother, he's definitely family here, especially with me. All right, so hopefully that helps. I got some things I got to do. Periscope. Take your scope. Put it on your Facebook page. Make sure that in the title, you put your URL, your domain name, your .com, .net, whatever it is. All right? Join 10 groups that are more support groups in your industry versus advertisers. All right? Segment your list, your friends list on Facebook. Put them in categories. That's what that basically means. Put them in categories. Okay? And then right here, tag anybody that comes to mind. All right? Any industry leaders. Any of your friends that come to mind, high profile friends. Tag them in the heading when you post it to Facebook. Get your YouTube channel. All right? Post all